This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cage Side Press, and I am here with the head coach over at Team Bodyshop, Antonio McKee, whose son AJ fights Patricio Pitbull next Saturday, July 31st, right here at the Forum in Los Angeles. Coach Antonio, I mean, everyone's talking about it. You're seeing your son, your oldest, in a lot of people's eyes, the captain of Team Bodyshop, going out there to fight one of the best in the world for a major title. How do you even put these emotions into words for you?
Órale, sí, ciérrala, pues.
Eso, amigo.
No.
Vámonos, español.
Sí,
del mundo.
Un poquito, you know. But look, you know, Pitbull is a monster. We know that. But this fight at this time, his style versus his style, is completely a disadvantage. And I think everybody knows it. You look at the bet lines, they're real close. But what they don't expect is a finish. And I think AJ is going to finish Pitbull no later than 3 rounds. I just don't see how he's going to keep up with this young, active, long, strong. And I think personally, AJ's jiu-jitsu is way better than Pitbull's. Pitbull is a very one-dimensional fighter. He's a guillotine or knock you out. But if you're not there to get hit and you're not shooting, how does he win? He's got to stay on the outside and try to work his way in. Then he's going to get knocked out because he's got to come forward. He's not a come-forward fighter. He's a counter fighter coming forward. And so we've practiced a lot on it. We've done what we need to do, our due diligence, and I think AJ's going to be okay.
Now, when you break down a guy like Pitbull, when you see this guy, can you say, yeah, this man is clearly at that crest of his career? Is it a little bit of maybe the matchups? He's gotten a couple of good ones, just the way the division is. What do you see when you see him as a coach?
I see a kid that's underrated, over-talented. Look, let's be real. He's got 12 finishes, right? And he would have finished at least 15. But he was going through things in life, like most fighters do. But let's look at the quality of guys that he finished. Okay, Pat Kern was a test to see, look, can you move, have the momentum, and stay smart, or do you get stupid? By hands down, easy win, okay? Now you look at Serapai, whatever his name is. Yeah. Never been finished. Gets knocked out in less than two minutes. I said this would happen. Why? His mind's right. Okay, let's move it even higher. Georgie Kaharnian. Georgie's legit. Okay, Georgie's been fighting just as long as me. So has AJ. No one knew that though. He knocks Georgie out in less than 10 seconds, and he said, I'm knocking him out in the first round. I'm going to set a Bellator record. He did. Then he has a national champ, which is supposedly going to be a problem for him because he's a striker, jiu-jitsu guy. What does he do? He gets taken down right away, submits him in less than 1 minute and 20 seconds. You be the judge. I don't have to say much. We've shown time and time again how brilliant, how adversity means nothing to him. It actually fuels him. And so this is why I think that people need to get behind him, but we're just now getting what we want as far as promotion. And I told him, you focus on this, and it's going to be your time. And here we are 5 years later, 17-0. And we're about to beat the greatest fighter in the history of Bellator.
I was going to ask you about that, yeah. I mean, on that side with AJ, but now Pitbull, same kind of question. Do you see a guy who is at the top of his game? Do you see a guy who's had maybe good matchups? Pitbull, what do you see as a coach when you break down Patricio?
I've seen a lot of pressure. I see a lot of pressure. This man has been an amazing champion. Take nothing from Pitbull. This is why we don't talk shit. We're going to give him his credit because credit is due. But he's in a different era now, fighting a guy that's completely night and day athletic, technical, skill, submissions. He ain't even seen the submissions that AJ is going to be pulling off because AJ is a creator. We create at the Body Shop. We don't watch videos and do what other people do. We create. People watch videos and do what we do. So this is just going to be one of those things where, hey, if he can hit him, he knocks him out. If he can't, he gets punished for 25 minutes. AJ won't get tired.
Well, Antonio, I speak for a lot of people. This might be one of the biggest fights for Bellator. We're all looking forward to it. Best of luck next Saturday for you and the family.
Thank you for the interview, as always. Appreciate it. And I like what you're doing for the sport. And you keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to give you the people to interview.